morning or good afternoon. It's going to be different for everyone. Happy new moon in Aquarius. This is going to be for Aquarius. We'll start with Aquarius. And see what other signs we get to. I didn't grab a straw. Alright, I'll just put some lotion on.
Miss Frankie, the devil knocked and we opened the door.
Peanut butter's gonna wake the neighborhood.
Did you know that Amazon has a $50 million fund that they have to pay out every month? Here's how you can get paid. My name is Stella, and we help every.
This pillow is gonna work for my back. Hi, good morning. Hi, Clara. Sorry. Hi. Alright, so we're gonna do Aquarius since it's full moon in Aquarius. Good morning, good afternoon, sweet dreams for those who have fallen asleep. Alright. Alright. We can get Aquarius off the list. Aquarius. Let me just situate the camera too. Maybe that. All right. Aquarius. All right. Happy new moon in Aquarius. You have the Star card, which is your card for overall energy, and the Chariot. I love it. I love it. Baby, you can do it. Take your time, do it right. You can do it, baby. Do it too. All right, let's see. New Moon Aquarius, 15 days direct. Actions, releasing the gifts that close the balsamic moon phase, letting go of the past, looking forward to the future, new cycle. The quiet clarity you can release, begin a new cycle. When it comes to love, emphasizes on communication as the moon thins into silver is the best time to consider what beliefs and habits and serving in a relationship can do to make it a little better. Who knows where it might lead with the upcoming fresh moon. Working, fantastic time to brainstorm new ideas, your business work. They may also suggest how you can better run a business so you can take care of it better. Gardening, last quarter phase, not an ideal time for planting and sowing, instead a good time to fertilize soil, ideal for future planning. No haircut, it's not a great time to cut your hair. Take the time and plan your next style. Hair color, not the best time. Hair removal is good because it grows in slow right now. Best approach would be waxing, lasering, shaving, or plucking. It will retain its look longer. All right, jelly beans. Really? We're going to use this deck. I do love that you have the star on the Chariot. It's like going right towards something. I don't know if it's necessarily like public eye per se with the star. Could just be the sign of Aquarius, or it could just be you're being driven that way. It's undeniable, I'm hearing. All right, Aquarius. Again, happy new moon. This is the 1st through the 15th. You have the Two of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. A lot of people have been getting this Eight of Cups. You got the High Priestess. I don't necessarily think it's secretive either. I gotta get to the bottom of that one. Each one has been a little different, but the fact that it's come out almost in all the 1st to the 15th, it's gotta be bigger than just, well, I don't know. You might come across jewelry. I did pick up an antique piece. Good morning, Butter. When I went to go get the girls' bracelets sized. You know me, it's where I usually find my Egyptian stuff and all my antique stuff. They do a lot of estate sales, and then they have like a whole vintage section. And I came across this ring, and I knew it was vintage. It says 925. Is it AV? CV? Something like that. But I don't know how to feel about it because I just don't. I haven't picked up on the vibe yet. I don't know. They can tell it's a couple centuries old, which I think is the beauty and why I navigate to that stuff. But I also feel this seems relevant, guys, okay? Because also a new moon attracting certain stuff right towards you, and you're like, huh? And I didn't know. I didn't really get pulled to like the nunnery or anything like that. I got pulled more to like maybe like the Puritan or like Viking era. Not, I wouldn't think it'd be that late, but time period. But it's definitely linked to something like that. And I still gotta get to the Pope. But in case you do notice it, that's the story. And it's, I don't know what the black stuff is called. It's not a stone, because back in the day they didn't use stones. This is just pure silver. So I forget what they call the black in the background of this ring. It was before they were using stones, though. So I do cherish it. And I can't imagine how many hands have worn this finger, have worn this ring. To me, that's what's exciting. So there may be something here in regards to purchasing something, reminiscing. It could be a past life situation, because I don't even really quite feel the vibe yet, so I know it's a little big, but pure silver, I should definitely be feeling the vibe. And I did clean it myself. So kind of waiting on that. Two of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, High Priestess, Page of Wands. With this Eight of Cups, and this is the new moon deck, guys. And I did choose to wear this ring, and now I can kind of feel a little better. I'm looking at our green stocking. But it's almost like going into the ocean to say goodbye, but it's a new beginning. Maybe he's dreaming about her. But again, it's the Eight of Cups. Let me see what this Eight of Cups is, because this duel right here with the Two of Swords is like making a decision, but I'm looking more at like the depiction here, and then you got the Seven of Cups, like options, confusion. I don't typically just splat it out like that. Ace of Wands right there. I just feel like I need to get a better look at those. See, it's almost like the mountains coming together, but it's not because of the clouds. There's some cards in some decks that people don't even realize. They make a puzzle like that. Okay, that's not really working for me. Yeah, see, I don't know. Something's not working. Is there another way to go about it? High Priestess, I don't know if this is just in regards to maybe something secretive or if it's intuition. The moon just went into Pisces. I did just mention intuition. Yeah, this High Priestess is intuition right now. You are going to receive some type of message. Not quite sure how you're going to take that yet. We can look into that. You do have options, but this Eight of Cups is more walking towards something. Just be aware if anyone, saying stuff, suicidal, stuff like that. Because I feel like the darker energy is pulling them in the sense, like, you could go from just like a little cuckoo crazy to like psychotic real quick. Losing their shit. 17 messages in a row. So like losing it. But there is a new start. I do feel like this duel right here, and I'm looking at it as a duel, but it's the Two of Swords. But it's like the two of them don't even want to fight each other. So somebody here does not want to make a decision. The thing is, though, they're not blindfolded, which I like, because they know a decision is necessary. You could have already made one. I don't, in regards to something, because there's the Eight of Cups here. So to me, it's kind of like really having to walk away from something. Could you have been treated like an option? I mean, I guess it's possible depending on work, love, health. I mean, it can fit into your life so many different ways. You could be considering a new medicine, a new doctor, a new location to live, a new job. Because it's just the way you're walking away with the Eight of Cups and Seven of Cups. It's like, wait, I have 7 cups, but there's really 8. You want to walk to 2. 8 cups is great. 7 cups is great. But there's more cups to be fulfilled. I think you're pretty intuitive right here. I think you're going to get some type of message. If it's a delay, if it's a good thing, if it's a sad thing, with the Star and the Chariot, again, it could be public eye, it could be politics, it could be celebrities, influencers, or this is just, you could be traveling astrally. Could be dreaming, hoping, dreaming on a new car, dreaming on new opportunities. Again, you might not be walking away from a person. This literally could be you just walking away from a certain idea. And the intuition's got to be strong here. You got 2 cards, 3 cards, 4, 5, 6. Oh, they're all underwater. It's new moon. This particular artist only has 2 decks, a new moon and a full moon, which I think is great. Let's see. Let's see. started the reading at 5 minutes in. You're also being watched. There's something also coming right at you from the skies. It could be hitting the ocean. Could be like a Little Mermaid thing going on here. But not in the sense of like, I just heard, when you wish upon a star. But you have to make a decision here. Hi, Debbie. Drive by, no place to go, San Diego. Yeah, I mean, are you talking like a drive-by? You just like stop at the beach, go home? Is that what you mean? But I did just get pulled to Long Beach. That's you. Yeah, I haven't been to the beach in a while either. Oh, a couple months ago when Mabel came up, but absolutely can be a drive-by. But this is energy that wants to push you forward, put you in the spotlight. And you're going right towards it. It could have to do with the elements of water, air. That's above. That's below. There could be some like new edition cars coming out. You might have to walk because your car's not working. But I really do like this energy because to me, you are clear. You are observing something. That's for damn sure. But again, with this Two of Swords, it's no one's blindfolded. That's what I like about it. But this one's also, I want to say looking at them, but you're busy doing something. This could have to do with agriculture. I do like that her pen is actually a branch. She does look like she has scales for legs. And again, 8 of Cups, clarified by the 7 of Cups, High Priestess, Page of Wands. So again, High Priestess, Page of Wands. Lovely energy. I'm sorry, that wasn't really long enough. And it's almost like, okay, it's time to put it into action, time to go. But at the same time, it looks like not really going too far. Only because it's like it's still some type of observation. But it's like you know what to do. All right. Tell me about this Two of Swords. 9 of Hellfire, which is Pentacles. So the confidence is there. The morals are there. The lead, you taking the lead is there. This is amazing. So it's almost like being indecisive. You could be dealing with a fire sign with the Emperor being there. It could be lack of confidence right now, but I don't see it that way. 6 of Bibles at the bottom of the deck, which is Wands. Not really seeing that it's ego, though. And you got like the 5 of Cups, maybe some sorrow. Things that make you go, For sure, here. But it's decisive. That is not. It is, but it's not. It's still the Two of Swords. So undecisive on whether or not somebody has what it takes. But if you ask me, this is probably a video of encouragement at the same time, because if I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles out here, you already started it, or you already know what this is in regards to a relationship, a job, a person, place, a thing. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles, please. Page of Cups. So it's like I'm hearing adoring. Dorian Gray, Dorian, the one that does the cards. But you got the Six of Viking Horns, which is six is the air, and it's like moving on. So I don't know if like something quick came in. The Star, the Chariot, person, place, a thing, right? I don't necessarily see a catalyst energy, but remember I said I was like, for an example, talking online with people on like the dating app back and forth, and I narrowed it down to just two, and it drives me nuts even talking to two, and then like narrowing down to one, and then I stopped talking to that one. So that's like a, you know, kind of like, all right, what's going on here? But it's more about my intuition, listening to like my gut. But my gut tells me like, well, I'm not sure what my gut tells me because I could be wrong. But we always want to attach something to someone or something, you know? So this is an interesting reading, because I could walk away from that. They could walk away from that, but I could always go back online and, you know, 7 more options. I would never want a serial date like that. I think it's hard enough to talk to one person, never mind 2 at a time. I had to stop even 2 at a time because it was just, it's too much back and forth. It's, you know, so that's just like an example, and I don't even see dating up here. So you can kind of put your story here wherever it may roam. I just got pulled to Bolt. Doesn't Bolt end up saving somebody and being like a best friend at the end of the day, and they keep the hamster? And they keep the hamster. So I'm not looking at this as a bad thing. It's a good thing, but it's like as quick as it came in, maybe it left just as quick, but it's lingering. And here it's like, use your intuition, whether you're trying to or not. And Aquarius is a house of communication as well. I don't really see communication. This Page of Pens is more like a Knight of Pens is observing. This Page of Wands is looking deep into something. And that could be a message. So this High Priestess might actually be a secret agent, man. Or a secret when it comes to something that was possibly going on in the background. Because with the 8 of Cups here, it is telling me as quick as it came in, it left. And I don't want to disappoint you guys, like, oh, you know, something just came in a couple of days ago, it's going great, a new project, a new person, just new energy, and then all of a sudden shift. Like, it's almost reminded me of the Cancer read. It was something destined, fated. And considering a job is destined. Considering talking to somebody is, I'm hearing congested, is fated. You know, but we all choose our fate. We choose our destiny when we come into this world. But there's also fate, and they're 2 different things. You choose your fate. So I don't know if someone here is choosing their fate or chose their fate or is considering their fate. I don't think I've ever worded it like that. But I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any red flags. It's more like taking the lead. And when the Nine of Pentacles always comes out, I'm always like morals, confidence. It's just that one card in a tarot deck where I stick with the script because I just relate to it so much. And for me, it's the minor arcana of the Empress. But the Nine of Pentacles is efficient, important. I just heard talks of other realms. So there's other realms possibly talking about you. Ooh, didn't that come out in Cancer? It was like a collective. Yep, it did. I said that yesterday too, as above, as below. So you might want to watch Cancer, Aquarius. Could just be where your placements are. Maybe your Aquarius is new moon in Aquarius. Maybe it's in your 4th house, vice versa. You are 4th house. In your Aquarius, it's in the 11th house. But to me, it's something faded. It's almost like waiting around for energy, but not waiting around. It almost reminds me of the ring I bought. I'm very unsure of it, but it's vintage and it's antique and it goes back hundreds of years. So I couldn't pass it up. But the cross almost reminds me of, I don't know. I was showing everybody, Dougie. All it says is 925 CV. I don't think it belonged to a nun. It's time. It's definitely time period to Christianity. But I could tell it was worn by so many people. And the story, all we know is the story is it was passed down from generation and it was their mothers and nobody wanted it. I was like, do you think they thought it was cursed? Like, no. It's just, they were a different faith and she left it at that. So they weren't even Christian, but it's just a ring that got passed down. So I always find knickknacks like this. Last time I went in to get the kids' bracelets, I didn't find anything. It's usually where I find a lot of my antique Egyptian stuff there too. So this was made like blacksmith, but going back. And there's a certain metal in it that they no longer use when they solder it. This thing has so many nicks. And the way it was soldered is like perfection. I'm still trying to pick up the vibe. But it is kind of like daunting at the same time. But when I saw it, I was like, gotta have it. Damn, I feel such an... Yeah, but didn't I say something the other day about rings too? And I showed you just a video the other day on rings on where to wear them as well. So I'm not about Christianity. You guys can be, that's perfectly fine. No judgment there. Unless we're going way back on how it started, but I don't even want to get into that. But like I said, with religion, I wear, I can wear the pagan cross. I can wear the, my Catholic cross, whatever, I'm hearing Halsma, Hemza, Halsma. I'm hearing Halsma though. I mean, my little blue opal that I'm wearing now. And people have asked me, like, I thought you were Italian. Are you Muslim? And I'm like, huh? Because it's a Muslim thing. But see, that's what drives me fucking bananas. Because doesn't have to be a Muslim thing, right? And I'm not into Christianity, but here I am. This ring is linked to Christianity. So when the last 2 weeks, when I'm talking about like stones, I just got to put the diamonds again. I got to put the diamonds yesterday in Cancer. So again, I feel like this is a collective read too, which makes sense because it's also the new moon. I just got pulled to that star. You got a star right there. At first it was crystals, and then it went to stones with jewelry. The first one was jade. That came out really strong. But then I showed that video on rings the other day, and I came across this, and I was like, oh my God, I do not have the money to spend on that, Courtney. But I can't help it. It's a given. If I find something that's hundreds of years old, it belongs to me. So I got goosebumps. And again, I didn't fall in love with it. It's just I fell in love with it because of its heritage, its background, the amount of fingers that were worn. I don't know how far back we're going, but we're going back pretty fucking far, guys. Hundreds of centuries. And they weren't sure if it got touched up once or not. I got little veins coming out here. I never have those tiny little veins. I could feel the energy there too. So I'm getting pulled to like the Puritan era more than like the Puritan gold or Puritan silver metal. Tell me about this 8 of Cups. Because this looks, it looks pretty fucking positive to me. You got the 4 of Cups. So, did you miss an opportunity? Is somebody else thinking they missed an opportunity? Because here it's like taking the lead, communications, there's feelings involved. It's like, okay, moving forward, or maybe you thought something was going to move forward and it doesn't. And it's like a missed opportunity. But is it a missed opportunity? I don't think so, because there's something fated on this board to happen. So as quickly as something came in, as quickly as it can leave, and this could be multiple things in your life, guys. We're working with 15 cups here. One more for the 8 of Cups. So somebody feels like they missed an opportunity here, and you got the 6 of Hellfire, which is 6 of Pentacles. Like, again, like it was going good. There was giving and receiving. So I don't know if you like what happened. It feels like what happened, but not really. It's almost like dismissive. What is this 7 of Cups, please? Dorian Virtue, is that what it is? You have the 5 of Bibles, which is Wands. I don't think it's competition or jealousy. I do think it's more options with the King of Wands. You have 2 Aries cards on the board right now. You could just be in that energy. I literally just felt like I had to separate my thighs, guys. My thighs don't ever stick together. There's something going on with the body here. Talking bodies, you got the perfect one, so put it on me. Bodies. Somebody... I don't know why the conflict is here, guys. It's like the opportunity is still here, but somebody feels like they lost it. If this is you guys and you were talking to somebody, you might be like, oh man, bummer, what the fuck? But it could have been a catalytic energy too that wasn't meant to stay. And I've had that conversation with you guys before. And actually, I ran into that, like 3-4 months ago, was it? I told you that story where it's like a catalyst to the phone. Even though we met up. And it's someone I've known for, more than 10 years. About 10 years. Maybe 9. someone I met when I worked at the Red Cross. So you might know this person, but I don't think you know them well. You might not know them at all. It might just have been a meet and greet. Because it was something fast. This doesn't look like sorrow, guys. Like, oh man. I mean, I do see you being a little bummed out with this particular card with the Six of Viking Horns, and I'm really sticking with this deck to clarify all the readings actually, because it's what I got pulled to. But kind of looks like a little sad, but needing to like pack your shit and go. But it's like the Page of Cups. It's intriguing. You know, maybe this is a journalist or a photographer or, you know, documenting what they experienced, what they saw. I'm getting like National Geographic vibes. Well, I'm not, but that's what they wanted me to say. So I guess you guys just needed a prime example like that. So an artist that just needs time away. You know, it's a female soldier, protective armor on. So this could have been something you were just protecting yourself. And then there's a little bit of an argument here. Or possibly a misunderstanding, but I don't, feels like more like it would be an argument. Because I don't really see a misunderstanding. It's just kind of like, it's here and it's gone, and it's like, huh? Or you know what it is. You got surrender and awakening, or surrender and contemplation. So again, somebody could just be like thinking about their options, thinking about what's next. What's going on with this Five of Wands, please? Currently, what's going on with this Five of Wands? It might not have happened yet, guys. It's almost, 1st to the 15th. Regret. I don't want 3. So I don't know how far back we're going here. But then you do have the balance on the scales coming up, and you do have mirroring. So I don't know if you're both regretting something. This doesn't feel like Six of Cups, like you've known this person for a long time, guys. Some of you definitely, but not enough. Like, I don't see the feminine being pulled back. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, but it is a feminine. A lot of feminine energy here compared to masculine. It's like, yep, there was feelings. You weren't sure what they were, wanting to explore them. You made it to the 6. And then with the 8 of Cups, it's... I don't think you treated somebody like an option. Because somebody here feels like they missed an opportunity, but like things were going good with the 6 of Pentacles. It was even give and take. And then all of a sudden, the 7 of Cups is here. With the 5 of Wands, with an Aries masculine energy. Or just first house, guys. But both men that came into this read are both Aries so far. Could be a cusper. Well, no, that would be Pisces. Oh, could still be a cusper somewhere. So this is interesting because can't really make sense of that right this second. Tell me about this 7 of Cups, please. There's going to be multiple things that always come out from that, right? You got the Hangman and the Star. So now you got the Star 3 times. 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups right there. So again, something destined. It could just be the Aquarian energy when it comes to communication, proper communication, no communication. The Hangman talks about you might have to surrender something. It could be some type of an awakening, some type of hold up, some type of delay. But this doesn't really look like a delay or a hold up. It just looks like almost like a dead stop because you've already moved away from energy, and the Eight of Cups is here. So it's not you're considering, do I do this or not? Somebody already walked away from it and they're like, shit, did I miss an opportunity? But again, there could be multiple people here or multiple jobs, or it's like being a kid in a candy shop and you got all this fucking penny candy, and it's, you know, my dad used to take me and I'd be like, yes. And I'd only get like a quarter or 50 cents because it was literally penny candy. And I was always been addicted to candy my whole life. So I'm a candy girl. And then he'd be like, come on, come on. And it's like, don't fucking rush me. I remember always being rushed. Hubba Bubba was my favorite. So there could be reminiscing here as a child, which is, I don't even see. I mean, there could be a child here, but I don't think there's immaturity here. I did do spring cleaning yesterday and put Peanut Butter's cage in front of the window again. So he's pumped about that. He heard his name and he popped his head out. Did you hear your name? You are so good. You really are. You are amazing. You're amazing just the way you are. And when I see your face, I gotta cut your little nails. I want you want to peck at my fingers. You want to peck at my fingers. For those who don't know, this is Peanut Butter. Rescued Starling. But you gotta get off of that because I gotta do cards. Don't go on my shoulder. He's like, no, Mom, I want to stay right here on your hands. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, Shinoda. Shake your body right. Shake, shake, shake. You know how, like, when she aces a test, she gets to do the dance? So there's definitely something spiritual and galactic happening here, guys, because that was Beetlejuice. I haven't seen the new one, but it's the original, you know, she's like, shake, 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 and they let her float, and she's fucking pumped. And I'm getting pulled to the coffee table where the big thing comes in and grabs their faces and goes right in the food at the dinner when they first buy the house. Not the couple, the other ones that buy the house. Tell me about this High Priestess. So I don't know if it's the Seven of Skulls. I do want this one though. It's popping out. Page of Air. You know I don't want you on there. And the Lovers. Again, I don't think it's secretive. It's just you are being watched. Like secretly watched. And I just said I don't think it's secretive, but I do think something is secretive. Why does this regret feel so heavy when it doesn't need to? That's what I'm wondering. That's why I'm like, how far back are we going here, guys? It doesn't make sense to me why it feels light, but it's a heavy card. Tell me about this Page of Wands, please. So you have 3 pages on the board, and you got the Sun. You could be dealing with a Leo, but I kind of feel like that's a good thing. It's clarity. 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Tell me about the Sun. Got the Hermit. The Seven of Viking horn, which is the air, lies, deception. If someone ghosted you with the King of Cups, so you have the Emperor, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Lover. So I don't, with the Page of Cups, is somebody worried they're not good enough, or somebody worried you're talking to somebody else? On a side note, it doesn't feel psychotic, but I did say careful near the water if you know any friends that may be suicidal or like off the rocker, because you got the Hangman here too with the Eight of Cups. And I typically never look at the Eight of Cups as like somebody walking into the ocean to die. So for some of you, there's a hard hit here. And for others, it's not a hard hit. Someone must have lied about something, but I'm not seeing it here like that. Where is my pink deck? It was right here. Why is it not here now? And my other little one. Oh, because it's over here. Sweatshirt off. I'm dying. That's my new thing in the last 6 months. I'm dying. Which is such an exaggeration. And you know, I have noticed I only say it when I'm like dying of heat. It's not even pain, it's heat. Alright, what is this Seven of Swords? Addiction, codependent, obsessive, has a block, controlling, stabbed in the back, shocking attack, deception, heartache. How far back are we going here, guys? Could be dealing with a Virgo, Leo. There could be an addiction here which is causing an argument, which would make sense why there's regret. But there's a fresh energy on the board. So that's what's kind of holding me up here in this reading. You might get a message here that sends you into hermit mode, possibly, or this was somebody in hermit mode, and they could just be worried about not feeling safe with you or in a certain situation. That would make more sense because I was talking about safety. So maybe somebody doesn't want to be an option. Because the Page of Cups is here with the Lovers. So you like somebody or somebody likes you here. But I think there's like two different situations here. Somebody from like your way past. Because it just doesn't make sense to have that much regret. if it's new. Unless it was like a huge boo-boo and it hasn't come in yet. But if somebody like did walk away from you, they are regretting their decision, because there was reciprocity there, because you have the major arcana of justice and the minor arcana of justice with the Six of Pentacles together. So I could see some regret there, but somebody didn't want to sacrifice something, or something here needed to be sacrificed with the Star twice and the Hangman right there. I'm not saying this is miscommunication, but there is something here that's not being communicated properly. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I love greenstones, Clara. Yeah, because I'm not seeing like suicide, but I did mention it, but nothing looks, I keep hearing psychotic. Nothing looks, it just looks like it's like, oh man, like it is what it is or something. But then I think this is somebody's worry. Like maybe somebody's at a distance here. But you got the Five of Hellfire, which is the Five of Pentacles. So it's like missing you or ghosted you. But I really like this energy, but then you have addiction stabbed in the back. To me, it's just like a block, and then you got the Hierophant. So I don't know if this is a lesson here, or damn, with the damn tower, guys. What the fuck happened here? Or is going to happen without you knowing? Because this is positive, so it's almost like you don't see that, or you're not paying attention to that, because that's not bothering you. You do. I'm telling you, somebody here on one side of this story does not know what this is. And if you do, it's probably you're way past and you're over that. I don't see you stuck on that, because these cards look, hopeful, moving forward. So I keep saying like there's got to be fear or something here, but I don't. It's more like missing somebody. Somebody could get locked up. I did talk about something with the farm the other day. So I think around here, I've only known 2 people that ever go to the farm. But it's like doing some jail time and then you get transferred to the farm. I do think sometimes you can just be sentenced to the farm. At least in Massachusetts you can, I believe. So like community service instead of jail time, but you're in a farm, so you're still locked up. But you're not in jail. You have some freedom. Well, you don't have freedom, but they teach you agriculture. Didn't I say something about agriculture here? Yeah, right here, right? Page of Cups, Six of Swords. Maybe you learned something there. Somebody could be in rehabilitation right now. Someone could be in rehab. Or detoxing from something like self-rehab. But I think someone's straight up in rehab right here. I don't know if it's secretive. So something must have went down, because you do have the Hierophant in the tower. Like something huge had to have gone down. You could be missing somebody, but somebody needed to be admitted. Because what did I hear? Psychopath? No. forget what I was saying. Psychotic. So somebody could have had a psychotic breakdown, but I'm not even seeing it on the board like that. I do feel like someone's going to be locked up. And then I just got pulled to that song, If You Got Locked Away. But I feel like that's like in a locket, but I just heard casket. Oh, very daunting energy here. In regards to somebody's fucking thoughts. Someone lies a lot. Or feels like you're lying. There's too many stories here. Tell me about this sun, because reinvention, masculine energy. So someone could be going through the dark night of the soul right now and they're playing mute. So I don't see nervousness, even though I'm feeling it. You got the Tower, the Magician, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune. Damn, karma is just like on everybody, like flies on shit this week. Give me some of that. It's like all the flies are like, that smells good. It's like trap. It's like the shit is actually quicksand. All right, let's see what the vibe is. Let's see what the vibe is, and then I'll get your best advice. What's the vibe with this Eight of Cups, please? Narcissistic, egotistical, opportunist, fragile. One more for the Eight of Cups, please. Exhausted, burnt out, burdened, empty. Tell me about the Chariot. Backstabber, distance, divorce, ghosted. Like, damn. Hello. Yeah, some of you, they're going way back here. Tell me about the... Okay. I'm trying to get to the Chariot. And they're coming out... The same cards keep coming up before I get to the damn Chariot. Off the computer. See, that's not the Chariot energy. It's still the Eight of Cups. So I did want to go to the Seven of Cups. So let's go to the 7 real quick too, because I clarified the 8 and I got the 7. Loving, missing you, let's talk, reunion, stagnant, stuck, dead, frozen. Alrighty then. You got toxic. When that shit comes out like that, no thank you. Yuck. I want that off my board as quick as I can. Yeah. Because that shit's, I don't even feel like that shit's here. It's thought. So what are you going to do with somebody else's thought? Especially if they're not voicing it. Because this doesn't look like somebody's thought besides you could be like, I know he or she is thinking about this, yada, yada. You don't know facts, right? So, that's the first time I felt energy in my ring. Tell me about the Chariot, but I'm not leaving shitty energy out like that. No, thank you. They can absorb that all to themselves. We don't want any of that. So we have drama, arguments, incompatible with the Chariot. So is somebody just seeing like established, settled, secure, wealthy? Is someone just seeing that somebody is not destined? Consequences, bad choices, mixed signals. Guys, there is... Okay. You have someone from your past and possibly somebody new because you have the lovers with the Viking horn, right? The page of the Viking horn, like kind of like watching you. So this is definitely somebody from your past, man or woman, it doesn't matter. But then I feel like there's a new sheriff in town. What is this? Two of Swords. Procrastination, delay, too busy, dirty little secret, sex fix, down low. You could be dealing with an Aries that just doesn't have the confidence, so they make up excuses. What's over here with this page? Of Wands, narcissistic. Could be a man or a woman. Distance, divorce, ghost, separated, stagnant. All the same cards want to come out. So somebody, it seems like somebody wants to make something right, but I don't even see forgiveness. I think somebody thought the grass was greener on the other end, but it's like I'm hearing been there, done that. So it's like, how many times are you going to try to save something? I know a lot of people will keep trying and trying and trying, but I'm telling you, this situation is years of trying. This isn't like, okay, one more time, or let's put a date on it. If we're not happy by like April, yada, yada, but then, two codependent people aren't going to want to break away. So you do have new energy here. I just can't find it on the board. So I hope that alone kind of puts a smile on your face, because I like this energy if you look at it. And the star too, like it's destined, right? So, and I don't see a catalytic energy. Maybe before at some point, but not now. Because this is like, I'm telling you, it's like decision making, but you made the decision, right? 8 of Cups with the 7 of Cups. High Priestess, not stupid. Secret or not stupid. You're just kind of doing you. You're going to find or explore something really soon, too. You could be taboo for somebody, too, and there's people arguing over you in the family, but too bad, so sad, who fucking cares? But then you have the Page of Wands, which is typically good news, but you then, I'm clarifying, so I'm reading your past scenario, whether it happened yesterday or whether it's going to take place in 8 days, and in 8 days you realize that took place 7 days ago in regards to your past, because your past can be yesterday. Your past is 30 seconds ago. Your past is 1 second ago. That's how precious life is. Okay? So when it comes to your best advice, typically we want the other cards. Where are they? They should be right there. Super annoying. I bought all my cards over here. I just heard for better or worse. And I did grab Dorian Virtue. I'm going to pull you one of those, but I did grab Dorian Virtue just real quick because that name Dorian came in twice and I just got pulled to another Dorian. And then there's a Dorian in Back to the Future too, right? So 4 times. It's safe for you to love. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of the holiday season together. Again, someone could be at a distance for you. Open up your heart. Give and receive the highest energy of all. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this going. Your soul, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from you. So again, 2 situations here, because Spirit's not going to put yourself in another situation where it's unrequited, because here it's like, make the effort, right? So there is something here. And then there's another situation where it's like, oh, hell no. But people keep trying. Okay, so I'm not going to read it that way because it's just going to get the same messages and it's just going to get tricky again. A lot of these about romance. I think at one point I'm going to do a collective read just with this deck and a couple others to tell you kind of what's going on. So Aquarius, let's get your best advice. the 1st to the 15th, and then we will go to another sign. We'll go to Virgo, Aquarius, 1st to the 15th, best advice. Tempting taste, indulgence opens doors, moderation keeps it just right, indulge with care, enjoy forever. Mirror of reality. Reality mirrors not what you see, but what you understand. Reflect to perceive the real. Reflection brings clarity. Inner connection. Listen to your inner voice in decision making and daily interactions. Trust your intuition. Okay, so it's time to have fun with things. If you're more stuck in the shadow side, I hope you do your best to see your way out of it, because that's never any fun. Oh, and here's the deck I actually wanted. So you guys are going to get a bonus card. Wheel of Fortune. Aquarius. A blessed day. Whenever I hear that, it reminds me of Handmaid's Tale. A blessed day. From sunrise to moonset, you are blessed to have good luck. If this card is in your reading, know that your today, knowing that your today is your day to act upon your wishes. The silk moth is a symbol of internal transformation and hope. Start directing change towards what it is you want to achieve. It was that when you believing that you can. Joy and happiness will surround you and follow you the entire day. Spread your wings, embrace the beauty of the energy, and share it with the rest of the world. Use this card if you need extra help on a particular day. For example, special event, meeting, anniversary, court dates, or any date that you need to go smoothly, full of joy and confidence. This card will lose its energy quickly, so you won't be able to use it on consecutive days. Make your choice wisely and trust the power. Every time the doubt comes back, hear, see, feel the fluttering wings of your moth. So if you guys want to take a screenshot and then you can save it if you'd like. And crop it. Ooh, Gemini's fun, huh, Clara? Yeah, I hear ya. But I did mention Virgo the other day, or somebody said Virgo, and I was like, nope, I'm actually going to do Cancer. So let's just do Virgo. We have every sign in our chart, guys. Every one of them. So I'm going to put this deck away because that was just for the new moon in Aquarius, and I didn't even plan that. So I'm glad we didn't do Aquarius already, because that was ideal timing. And Virgo, Venus, Mercury. I do see Venus. You have Taurus, Libra, but Virgo's there when it comes to health. Hold on, I just want to put this deck with the full moon deck. Oh, Venus. All right. Sorry, my camera's on that, so shake here that I didn't pick up yet from the other day, but these cards will fit. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Let's do a Virgo. Happy full moon, y'all. Happy new moon, y'all. I'm going to do Virgo at 1:17. 40 seconds will go by fast. I just need to put some sockies on. Did you guys just see my bum? Oh God, I hope not. My neighbors are probably like, what the fuck? I wake up and turn on like every fucking light. And I open my curtains even when it's dark out. They're literally probably like, I just don't get it. Why is this chick up every day, 3, 4 o'clock, walking around and doing things? I feel like it's like my new time. Everyone's like, medication. I'm like, no, nothing new. Was on that steroid. I did get steroid injections in my knees, but I just feel like it's wake up time. I'm in bed by like 7, 8 because I've been up since 3 or 4. I'm definitely in bed by 7, but I probably don't usually fall asleep till like 7:38. Did we really just go by that quick? Jesus. Okay. Let me just fix that. 1:18:30. Virgo. This down. I can feel energy in my thumb. I don't even have jewelry on. What one is the left thumb connected to again? Left thumb energy. It's like big dick energy. Emotional awareness, ancient wisdom, healing the brain. I'm going to have to start writing these down because we are working with energy always, right? But we were talking about the rings. We've been talking about bracelets. So this could be, he loves attacking his little thing up there. This could be something in regards to that. It has to do with love and relationships. The right thumb is more about independence, wealth, and power. The left thumb is more associated with relationships. Because that was strong. So this deck is holding a lot of energy right now. But I also want to also want to clear it. I just want, like, it's not a bad thing. I just want to clear some of it. And where is... I was going to say, where's my hall pass? Oh, it's under you. I'm just going to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I was just talking to you for a quick second. I just got to feed peanut butter. Oh man, I dropped a wormy. And how on earth did this pencil get in there? Num nums. Eat your num nums. Okay. Alright. It's almost 5. Thank you for your patience. I know we lost a couple. I'm sorry. 23. It is what it is. AQU started at 5. And Virgo 120. I did 125, but I wanted to do the exact time. So maybe it gives me just enough time to revive the deck. I'm getting punishment, but like past life punishment, like Salem Witch Tribe punishments. Virgos, 1st to the 15th, Virgo. 1st to the 15th for Virgo. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Tower, Three of Swords. This talks about determination, flexibility, energy, message, abruption, disappointment. One or two major arcana for Virgo, please. The Star. Guys, wowie dowie. I feel like that's been coming out for people. And the Hangman. Again, it's like as quick as something here, it's like gone. It gets hung up real quick. It does look like it's going to come back around though, but it could be somebody else's disappointment too. You could be delivering some type of news to somebody. This looks more like anger. This deck has little creatures, and they're all women. It's called Little Creatures. It's a fun deck. Oh my god, I just got anxiety like you wouldn't believe. Oh my god, hold on. Holy shit. Wow. I don't know if that's going to be with the Tower for you guys. What the fuck was that? Oh, look, the Tower's right there too. Oh, I'm getting a bellyache. Fuck. Tell me about the Queen of Wands for Virgo. So it looks like you're all in, pretty determined with the situation here. You have the Queen of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Ow. I don't think I've ever bumped my funny bone on that. First time for everything. And the Hangman. So I don't know if this is you needing to look at something differently, or if it's this masculine energy that is around you thinking about you as just the way you are. Looking at you like dun 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 dun. Let the boys be boys. This is the men. I don't know if they're comparing two people. I don't think so. This looks more like your beauty, your compassion, your fourth house, your Sag energy. Very seductive, very tempting. But then all of a sudden it's like, bam, da 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 da. Let the boys be boys. So I don't know what that's about. Because this hangman is hanging you up, but divinely so. I don't think it's hanging the women up, it's hanging the men up. So if you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage, it's all the men out there being hung right now. And I did see the Salem witch trial, like fires, just older energy in general, like past life. But for some reason, all my men are being held up. So if you're a masculine watching, like if you're like Dougie, this would be more like you're with us in this feminine energy, because you're, you know, for whomever's in our tribe right now, you know, men or women, like this would be us, somebody hung up about us. Unless, Dougie, you're really hung up about a situation here involving two women or one woman, you know. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. But this is Three of Skulls, also telling me to be more flexible. That could be you. The Hermit. What's with this Hermit and the Star and the Hangman today, guys? Again, it's like you got the Empress. Is somebody here? I don't know if there's three people, right? Especially, I just got pulled to Aquarius with that Seven of Cups. Like if you're dating or looking at different jobs, wanting to interview with multiple people, you know, family members, labor cost, material, you know, stuff like that. What the fuck with this Hermit? Tell me about the Hermit real quick, please, for Virgo. I mean, it's your card, but you got the Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, which is exactly what I was just saying with the Ace of Wands over here and the Two of Swords with Aquarius, but it was more like knowing what to do. This is like, hey, I'm blindfolded. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't you eat my money plant. Don't you do it, homeboy. But the Ace of Wands is right there energy, so it's like feel good energy too. But see, I don't think people are actually in their Virgo like that. I mean, maybe you can be the Empress and you're over here like, what the fuck? What now? You know? You could be meeting up with a friend. I keep getting pulled to like online stuff. Again, like different situations. I'd rather just talk to like one person once I narrow it down. And I really don't know how to narrow it down. It's just whoever is more communicative, I guess, right? So somebody here is not communicative. But the thing with that, like sometimes, you know, when you don't like somebody or you just kind of, you know, stop talking or intentionally or not. Like I was hitting it off with somebody. This is a few weeks back. I was hitting it off with somebody and it was great. A couple days, yada, 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 yapping. And then like a couple days later, it was more, hey, just having a busy day, yada, yada. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, I talked to you once. Me, not a big deal because I'm just, you know, doing my thing too. And then dead silence. You know, but I've done that too. But in the sense, if I don't like somebody, I have the respect to be like, listen, not really working. I'm talking to somebody. I'll even make up an excuse. I'm talking to somebody else. I started before I met you, and I'm just kind of going to see where that goes before I, start multitasking fucking men. So I don't know if you guys were dealing with something like this already, or you're about to deal with something like this. And it could just be dreams. It could like fantasy. It doesn't have to be real life, but there's something here telling me if they're pulling me back to that situation with the hermit, it's just like dead silent. But typically when you come out in hermit mode, it's huge, right? But to me, you're on a new spiritual journey. So that's why the Fool's been coming out. You might have met somebody along the way, or you're about to, and then you have to decide, do I want to talk to this person or not, or do I want to talk to this one? Because you also got the Three of Cups. It could also be friends, like being a little more flexible. Maybe you're not flexible. Like me, I'll shut shit down. Like, I didn't even go back to that communication with them. I just kind of like blocked it when they came back because I don't like inconsistency. You can put all that effort in to like get to know me for the first couple days, and then all of a sudden, like the next day you're just busy, you're sorry. Like, again, guys, not a big deal. I'm not stressing over this. Like, some people may think I am. I'm just giving you a prime fucking example. I can't stress over something that lasted for fucking 2 days. That would be fucking stupid of me, right? To stress over that. But somebody else is, and I'm not saying they're stupid, but I don't know how they're not really in the hermit mode. Like, this isn't like deep introspection. This is like, oh, I made a decision and like everything's good, but maybe this Ace of Wands is too much for somebody. I can be a lot, but not in a bad way. Other people can be a lot and it's not in a great way. And this hermit keeps coming in, but I just feel like there's no time for the hermit. Not in a transformational way. Not the way it's being shown to me. So again, I don't know if you have your deep past here too, and it's like, okay, that would make more sense. But this feels like newer energy, and if you don't know what this is, it's probably going to come in for you. But again, I think the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, I think that's great. But then it's almost like you have the Tower with the Three of Swords, as if like, the other one didn't bother me, but what if something else does come in and then we stop communicating, and that probably would bother me. Hi, Shazzy from Australia, from Aussie. Hello. Morning. So there's just something going on here where I just feel like when people typically would get in hermit mode, it's definitely faded. It's for a reason, and the star has been coming through. And I don't know if it's for you to retrospect on something, or it's like them. And if it is them, you could have been a catalyst. And chances are you won't hear or see that person again. Some of you might. I guess it just depends on the situation. But I mean, if you ask me, you got somebody deep in their feelings, like deep, like their soul, like they're feeling something and they don't know what to think. So I don't know if somebody's going to try to make excuses, or somebody like, because this hermit feels like dead quiet, like that click. Like, remember back in the day we actually had a phone and be like, fuck you, click. Or a payphone. How many times you slam that fucking payphone? You fucking asshole. I did. Or the payphone don't work and I'm trying to fucking beep somebody or fucking hit them up and fucking banging the fucking phone. I mean, been there, done that with fucking phones. Payphones. You took my money. I don't have another fucking quarter. Little bodega won't let me go in and get change. Something like that. So, baby, hit me by the phone. Guys, it's a mystery. This energy might be back. I don't know. You do have the 8 of Wands. So, I mean, but I don't know. I'm going to keep it at I don't know for you right now because I really don't. And I don't see anger here. You know, I'm just talking about like the good old days when shit like that used to go down. Because I don't think this energy is going to stay in hermit mode like that. It would have to be weeks. You know, you just don't step in and out of fucking hermit mode. Like, you're in it to win it. Like, if I'm in hermit mode, it could be very frustrating, especially when the high priestess makes an appearance, because it's like, all right, fuck you. Like, in regards to my spirit guides, like, oh, I hate these times, you know. I've told my spirit guides to fuck off a few times. Had hardcore apologies, you know, when it's said and done. But you got the Hangman twice. Got your own card here, Virgo. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. You got the Ace of Wands twice. Now you have the Ace of Bibles, which is the Ace of Wands again. So now you have the Ace of Wands 3 times with the 6 of Pentacles. So again, it's like your energy is good. There's an even give and take. So like, if there's an even give and take, what the fuck happened with this person? Do you see what I'm saying? So is this you guys and you just like crawled into your fucking shell? What did you do? What did you guys do here? And ironically enough, there is a kitten or a baby in the pumpkin. It's like climbing in. Oh, but then look at, you got prayers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it's really just the Ace of Wands. So I don't understand what the deal is here. Again, is it something like Aquarius where someone doesn't like you having options, they don't want to be part of it, maybe they really like you, they know you're dating, they know you're busy, they know you're working like crazy, like it can go in so many different directions. But this is the way they're looking at a feminine energy. Exciting and building like a friendship, but then it's like, oh wait, hold up. But they don't tell you, oh wait, hold up. Like, this would be like having a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you get all excited to go to dinner or do something, and then next thing you know, like, they can't make it. And it's like, babe, we've been planning this for months. And it's like, I know, but this came up and you're disappointed. But if that's the case, then this has happened numerous times and you'd kind of be frustrated. And again, my left thumb felt a lot of energy with this deck. So this is about love life, relationships. What is this 8 of Wands, please? 2 of Bibles, which is 2 of Pentacles right here, and the Page of Bibles, which is the Page of Pentacles. Like wanting to work on something, but not knowing how. But someone needs to be more flexible here. So someone here is not being flexible. They're not finding the balance. What's this abruption? Justice. Could it be something legal? Possibly. Something karmic? Possibly. With the 7 of Viking horn. There's some type of lie or sabotage here. You could be dealing with a Libra. The 6 of Viking horns at the bottom of the deck, as if like moving forward, but this 7 of swords keeps coming out. And I don't think it's sabotage. I think it's a lie. Someone's lying to you about something. And it might be like how they feel about you, like your energy. They can feel your energy and they like it. So I don't know if this is freaking somebody out. But here's the deal too, guys. I was looking for that fear in Aquarius's read too, and I couldn't find it. You guys can't peanut butter. He was doing his R2D2. Oh shit. He's definitely listening to me. He's getting a little closer and a little closer. He was doing, yeah, his little R2D2. R2D2. It just sounded like in the beginning, it just sounded like someone was about to like beatbox. You know what I mean? Oh, I should put on some beatbox videos for him. I haven't even thought about that yet. He'd probably have fun with those. Sorry, I got so distracted there. So somebody got distracted. I know. See, I think someone's scared or nervous, and you're over here like disappointed because you're like, what the fuck just happened? I feel like you were like a catalyst, but not a catalyst. 3 of Bibles, which is the 3 of Wands. 2 3s. Something in regards to your future, but a little bit of a pause when it comes to the King of Aquarius, King of Swords. It could be something logical. You could have a lawyer here. Be careful, like somebody's lying. And look, the star again at the bottom of the deck. Tell me about this King of Air, please. Catch me by the phone. I don't know what song that is. And you got the Lovers. What the fuck? And the 4 of Viking horns, as if like just kind of like resting, thinking, coming to a pause, because the 4 of swords doesn't really do much. So again, I don't know. I think somebody thinks you're talking to somebody else or something's going on here, guys. So they're just like, maybe like, fuck it. But you would never know if you don't speak up or this person doesn't speak up, because there's like, it's electrifying. Like all of a sudden there's this connection, then all of a sudden it's like gone. And again, I'm hearing fear, but I'm not seeing fear on the board. Doesn't mean it's not there. But for some reason, like, I want a definitive answer here for you guys when it comes to fear, and I'm not getting it. I think it's because Spirit doesn't want you making excuses for a certain situation. Or they don't want you to know that, the tables can turn and this could be your fear that kicks in. I'm not really sure. But they're leaving it out of the read. Because this disappointment looks more like irritation. But this could be you, like, or somebody that needs to make a decision here. And I don't know, maybe you went in blindfolded and you sent somebody in like Virgo mode, or the Virgo mode just like kicked in and shut down. Oh, Virgos, I usually don't get energy like this for you. I mean, it's fun, it's furious, it's exciting, fast and furious, and then bam, it's like gone the next day. And it is pulling me to Paul, who passed away, and I just said your past is 2 seconds ago. That's how precious life is. That part of your life is already gone. 5 seconds ago, that part of your life is already gone. See how that works? So they're definitely stressing that life is way too precious for something that's happening here. Let me see. Off the computer. Love you. Tell me about this stuff. Death. This relationship's over. No second chances. Grow, transform your life. What's dead is dead. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. Struck by love. So there's a karmic here too. Unconditional love. So all the karmics are coming into this read, but not like intrusively. They could be trying to channel your energy to fuck with you because they don't want to lose you. And if there's a karmic that hits you up, it's only because they're horny, so be careful. Tell me about this hangman, because it's like, what do you want? You know? Reminiscing, making memories, learning from the past, perception. So it is about you seeing something differently. Grounding, security, stability, growth, endurance. So pushing through with whatever's actually going on here. Because this is almost... I don't see a one-night stand. The Queen of Wands and Ace of Wands. It's usually the Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. This is a one-night stand. The Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands is more like go get 'em energy. You got this. But it's almost like you hung up until you change your perspective here. Well, something's hung up until somebody changes their perspective here. And I think in regards to you, there's not much you can do. And it's just they're in and they're out. Like something comes in real quick and then it leaves too. Because with this Eight of Wands, it's the Page of Cups. So it does talk about feelings, intentions, that type of stuff. But then, I mean, not cups, wands. Right? Bibles is wands. It's like talking about going in a new direction. And then like all of a sudden, there's this abrupt situation that seems karmic. So to me, somebody had to have gotten into their head here in a certain situation, and then somebody here is disappointed, and you got this masculine here with the Three of Wands, like, is this person my future, is it not, like, do I, yada yada yada. Very strategical, very intellectual, very like overthinking. And this would be somebody that tells you not to overthink, but then they get caught up overthinking because of some type of spark. So somebody has, again, some type of fear here. Tell me about this situation with the Lovers. But it's like on hold, mirroring each other, self-reflection, inner wounds, introspection. So you might need to look at something too. And you got the Runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, letting go, turmoil, fleeting. Yeah, so there's that fear. Something could be really intense. Like the Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands can be very intense. You could be turning somebody on without even doing anything. All you can, you can reach for a fucking glass in the cupboard and somebody's got fucking blue balls because they're horny thinking about you. I'm telling you, it's something. And they're kind of intimidated. What is this Seven of Swords? To me, it's like lying to themselves. Teddy bear, interested in you, blooming, flirting, wanting to date. So there's an energy that looks like it's going to come back down. Sabotage, rebuild, working on it. Because something is faded here, just like Aquarius energy. And just like Cancer, Aquarius, and Virgo right now are all faded energies. And you choose your fate. So this person or you do like each other, but something gets held up. Somebody could be at a distance. That could make them nervous. Or I'm even getting pulled to like the whole dating thing again. Like people I talk to, they ask, you talking to somebody else? And it's like, well, yesterday I was talking to you and somebody else, and but it's such an awkward question to ask. I typically don't even ask that question because my question would be more, have you ever been married? When's the last time you've had a relationship? Like those are more like my curiosities, not if you're talking to somebody else, because in all reality, you're on a dating game. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you are exploring options. You are talking to other people. If you're really searching and looking, it's almost like passing time. But then sometimes, I come into people where I'm like, oh, wow, this is cool. Like this is a nice connection. And, you know, some people don't like dating websites, but I've met some amazing people on a dating website. And I met my catalyst on a dating website. If it wasn't for him, if it wasn't for me going on a dating website, I would have never been in this chair that I'm in now. I really, truly believe that, because how else would I have gotten to here without that awakening? It took him. We both agreed. So it was destined to play out that way. And a lot of people, guys, live in like urban areas or like country. You know, there's some good people out there. It's just hard to meet people in their own town or anywhere around them. Some people are meant to meet online. Some people are meant to have long distance relationships. It brings a bond closer sometimes. It makes you realize what you want in life when it's not so convenient. So again, something's definitely telling me about this hangman is definitely hung up a little bit, because this person doesn't like, this person's like, what the fuck just happened? Heartache, back pain, separation, loss. So again, it could be out of the blue. Then you got the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, growth, change mind, healing, something toxic, additions. So somebody had a rough past. And see, you have seduction, hooking up, wanting to date, third party. But I don't think there's a third party here. I think somebody's just nervous that there's options out there. And this could hit me in a couple weeks. And, you know, this could hit me too. And I'm like, I don't like that. And I was talking to other people, yada, yada. You know, it's beggars can't be choosers. You choose to go on a situation like that. Like, you're going to find yourselves in situations like that. It's not a bad thing. But here, I think somebody just thinks they're going to get backstabbed. And or it's just this deception and lies that this person's doing down here, right here, too. But it is shocking in a way, because it's the Tower, because somebody didn't expect to feel that way. You had to have been a catalyst. It doesn't mean it's not going to come back around, but that had to, your energy alone put somebody in hermit mode. And some people would be proud of that and be like, oh, you know, but like, I find it aggravating sometimes when shit like that happens, because it's like, oh, here we go again. But the right one will stick around. The right one will realize, you don't have to intimidate. I'm not trying to intimidate you. You don't have to be intimidated. So somebody here is intimidated by you. Nervous. They got caught off guard. And we meet connections like that, and people talk about connections like that, and they don't feel connections like that, and then all of a sudden it happens to them. And in all reality, in all retrospect, guys, that's probably going to happen a lot more than you think, because of the transits and the ascension. Right people, right time, right? And some people aren't used to this and aren't really looking for it, or they say they're looking for a higher connection, and then when they have it, they run from it. The story of my life sometimes, you know? And what can you do? You know, it's all good when they want my energy and we're partying and we're having a fucking blast, but we usually are the ones that end up, you know, getting hurt in the end, because it's like, okay. You know, it's like men, they all want this strong, independent fucking woman. And it's like, you get it and you're intimidated and you don't like it because you want to be the man of the house. You want to make sure you have more money than a feminine, like narcissistic energies, you know, womanizer, that type of stuff. I'm not saying this person is. I'm just saying I haven't met a man that didn't say that they didn't want somebody like that in their life, and then they get it and they don't want it. They run from it because they don't know what to do with it. They're not used to women taking charge of certain situations. They're not used to women doing things for themselves. They're not, you know what I mean? They want it, but sometimes it bothers them because they want somebody that's a little codependent to make them feel like it's in the ball's in their court, which is kind of shitty because that's what society teaches. And it's not necessary. I want a man that's just as confident, and, our confidence level goes up and down. You never know. And you know me, guys, my confidence level is usually on fire. But to be honest with you, this one person I was talking about and like meeting up, I got scared. I was like, oh shit, like I've gained, 30 to 20 pounds since my surgery. Since my car accident, because I couldn't work out. I couldn't do this. I had to pretty much, get by for an entire year, try to get by. And not one day I wasn't in pain for the entire fucking year, guys. That's crazy. Knowing that there wasn't one day in that entire fucking 13 months, 14 months were going on that I wasn't in pain one day. And I still pushed through it. I still did my gardening because I knew my mental mentality had to. So I pushed through that pain with a smile on my face. So we all run into situations. Oh, the moral of the story was I was a little intimidated in the sense of like, oh, what if we really connect? And then eventually it becomes intimate, and then I was like, oh, well, I'm not really comfortable with my body right now. And I am totally that person that's usually confident when it comes to me. Like I don't care. My mom boobs can freaking flap away, and you got more handles to hold on to. Now you got two more choices of handles. Like I used to laugh, like no big deal. But then now it was like, oh shit, and I'm not used to that. And here is telling me you're perfectly fine with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. But I think this is this person, basic 27, basically saying like, you're good just the way you are. And I think they actually mean it. So again, this will all unfold in the next couple weeks. Some of you, if you're already in a relationship, you're just going to get a little more comfort. They might be a little more sincere, like, hey, you want to go to dinner, you want to get out. Others of you might be a little rocky, try to fix it. It can be healed, whatever this is. Others of you, it's straight up karmic, and the star is not going to let you be with somebody here. They might come around and try to hook up or do something or just use your energy. But it's not going to go anywhere. Spirit's not going to allow it with the star. They're just not going to. That person could come back, but you won't get anywhere. You got to be careful. You don't want to repeat a cycle here. I got to wrap this one up at 5:30. Got to leave the house at 6:30. I got a doctor's appointment at 7:30. Virgo, please. Mindfulness. There's a lot of beauty in the stillness of the mind, allowing ourselves to be present in the moment and not worry about things, how they could have, would have, should have been. But now we can do better and open our minds to the treasures that we should be thankful for. With great patience and perseverance, we will accomplish anything. It's not a rush into action or judgment too quickly. Often, patience is not about how long we can wait, but what to do at that time while the wait is there. We can learn to be graceful in every moment of each day, or you can feel stuck. There's things that don't go our way, like a giant mantis. Staying mindful will make all your endeavors more fruitful and meaningful. Use this card if you need to recenter peace at the moment. When you have a hard time, be patient with yourself. Try taking a moment and envision the giant mantis laying still. Bring your hands into the center of focus of your breath. You can locate it where your body is and where your emotions are resonating. Is it intense? What sounds do you hear? So just kind of be calm, continue to do what it is that you do. Don't try to figure something out here. If you're on the other end, whoever this is in hermit mode and hangman mode. It could be weeks, it could be days, it could be hours, it could be minutes. They could be been in it for the last year. I don't know, but this seems like sudden because the tower keeps coming in like an abrupt, just like an abruption, during, it's just out of nowhere. But just keep it moving. I probably have time for another one, but I don't want to rush through it. Maybe I can pull out the Dorian Virtue ones and just do like I don't know. Let me think about it. I love you guys. We'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your day. I love you. Bye.